Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. Alright, in the last episode, we took on the second Elite Four member Koga. In this episode, we are going to be taking on the third Elite Four member, which is going to be Bruno. Over here, make sure to have your Pokemon set, make sure to save your game, then you can take him on. I'm Bruno of the Elite Four. I'm always trained to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong, can't withstand our power. I see the fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Emil? Yeah, I'm ready. Roll both down to our power. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Let's do this, Bruno. Bruno is going to start off with a Hitmontop, level 62, fighting type, with ability Technician, with the most close combat, earthquake, counter, and quick attack. Make sure to have a special attack here out against this Hitmontop if you don't have anything that can be super effective on the physical side. Because it has counter, which basically if you use a physical move and it lives, it will deal out double the damage against you. So it's going to be very painful. Close combat is one of the most powerful fighting type moves in the game. But it will lower the user's defense and special defense by one stage. So just keep that in mind. I'm able to 2-hit KO this Hitmontop with Psychic, get a critical hit. Maybe that mattered, because that could have been minimum damage if that was not a critical hit. But Bruno's next Pokemon is going to be his Hitmonlee, level 61, fighting type with ability Reckless, with the most close combat, Blaze Kick, Reversal, and Swagger. Now, watch out for Reversal. Basically, if it has 1 HP left, it is a 200 power move, so it's going to hurt you a lot. So it's going to use Swagger on me, which will basically confuse you, but raise your attack by 2 stages, so it can either work for your advantage or work against you. Now, I don't know how it works for me. Slasher has good defense, so it will not take too much if it gets hit in the confusion, and Blaze Kick is just for coverage. There we go! Good job, Slasher, good job! Now, because it has close combat, it will still hit you very hard with a fighting type move, even if it's a full HP. Yeez! 1-hit KO! Good job, Slasher! That attack boost that I got, that really helped me. Anyway, his next Pokemon is going to be his Hitmonchan, level 61, fighting type with ability Iron Fist, with the most close combat, Rain Punch, Bullet Punch, and Substitute. This Hitmonchan can actually be quite annoying, because basically what it will do, it will set up a substitute, which basically it gets rid of 1/4 of his HP to lean up a sub, so he can take like a free hit or something. And then it will use Drain Punch, it will heal up all of his HP, so make sure that you're not weak against the fighting type moves. And this substitute, as you see, he's used a substitute. So if that substitute can take as much damage as Hitmonchan sacrificed. So if I use Psychic now, it will take out the sub. As you can see now, it basically is a free hit or a few free hits. It's a free 1/4 of his HP, but it will either work to your advantage or your disadvantage. It will work to your advantage if you have Focus Punch. Yes! Good job, Mothra! You took that Bullet Punch like a man, like a Mothra. Bullet Punch is a priority move, so it will always go first, but it's only 40 base power, so not really too threatening. But this thing is threatening. His Machamp, level 64, fighting type, with the ability No Guard, with the most Dynamic Punch, Stone Edge, Bullet Punch, and Foresight. Machamp is a very powerful Pokemon. It has a lot of attack, and because it has No Guard, every move on the field is going to be hitting. So if you have any moves that are a 1-hit KO move, I actually recommend you use it, because it will hit and it will take out Machamp. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't see why you would have a 1-hit KO move, honestly. They're not too great, because they're only going to have 30% accuracy. But if you happen to have one, and you're in higher level than Machamp, just go for it. Feel free to go for that. But I'm going to put it to sleep. I know he's going to hit. So let's see, Solar Beam does Yeah, around half, so it is going. I know it's going to be able to take another solar beam if I don't get a critical hit. So I'm going to go for a stock power because it's a little bit weaker. So I know Match C, it was a little bit weaker. Sunlight is still strong and still asleep. This works to my advantage because I'm going to go for the solar beam now, and that is going to be able to take out Machamp. So a big pain on this team is not going to be a big pain. For me, at least. And the sunlight is still strong, which I don't know how much it matters, but his next Pokemon is going to be his main one, Lucario, level 64, fighting steel type, with ability Inner Focus, with the most close combat, Iron Tail, counter, and extreme speed. Now, Lucario is a very powerful Pokemon. I mean, it's frail, so if you use any moves that are super effective, like fighting type fire or ground type moves, and it's pretty powerful, it's probably going to take it on one hit. But keep in mind, Lucario has extreme speed, which is a priority move, and it also has close combat, a very powerful fighting type move. Iron Tail doesn't have the best of accuracy, but it's still a pretty powerful steel type move. And counter, it's just like what's his face, Hitmontop. It will just, if you use any physical move and it lives and it just counter. Remember, counter will always go last, so he probably tries his counter. Now it survives! Are you kidding me? Jeez! Couldn't even one-hit kill Lucario Slasher. That's probably because of the level difference. And yeah, it was obviously going to take me out with that counter. So let's see, what do I have that I want to use? Let's go Hibachi. I don't know if Hibachi actually can outspeed Lucario. And yeah, I predict he was pretty much going to use that for Restore. So what we go for Fire Blast, it hits, and it's probably going to be taking down Lucario in one hit. Because I think Hibachi has a more special attack than Slasher has attack. So, and Fire Blast is more powerful than Earthquake. And yeah, it's even a critical hit. Don't think that mattered though. But it's still nice. Good work, Hibachi. And Bruno's last Pokemon is going to be his Hariyama, level 62, fighting type with ability Guts, holding a Citrus Berry, with the moves Bulk Up, Low Kick, Payback, and Bullet Punch. Now, don't like Hariyama use too many Bulk Ups. Basically, we raise his attack and defense. Fight as hard as you can till you faint. Basically, we raise his attack and defense by one stage. So that's just something to keep in mind. And with ability Guts, don't put any status condition on this thing, because its attack will be raised. So don't try to use any, like, if you try to burn it, it negates the burn basically. Usually burn halves the attack, but now it doesn't, it helps it. So don't use any Will-O-Wisp or something. And Hariyama usually has two abilities, Guts and Thick Fat, but since this thing doesn't have Thick Fat, Ice type and Fire type move do more than they would normally do against a Hariyama that has Thick Fat. Oh jeez, this is not good. This is not good at all. Hariyama is actually one of these Pokemon that I fear the most, just because of Bulk Up and because Hariyama has great attack and really good HP. So, but it doesn't have the defense, special defense to back it up with. Or at least it has decent, but it's not amazing by any means. So I'm just going to put it Sleep again, and I hit Sleep Powder again. I did it 2 times in a row. It's like amazing. And the sun is still up, which is going to help me outspeed. I think I would normally not outspeed Hariyama. I mean, if an Onix could outspeed So, a Hariyama could definitely outspeed So. But I just have this sunny day up. And yeah, he has Citrus Berry, so that will actually help me, because he will probably use a full restore. And hopefully he stays asleep. He does stay asleep, which works to my favor, because this next Solar Beam is going to be able to take it out. We're standing firm! If you say so, Mr. Bruno, man. Go Solar Beam! Take it down! Take it just down! And there we go. That's Bruno. Was not really too hard. It was a little bit hard, but not extremely hard. I mean, it was harder than Koga at least. Why? How could we lose? I have no idea why I changed his voice all of a sudden. Having lost, I have no right to say anything. He has all kinds of accents. Go face your next challenge. That is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a rating that you think this video deserves. Make sure to leave a comment with a photo about the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.